Yo, what's up guys? Yeah, PokeaimMD here with the next part of the OU Road to Top 10 in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. Thank you everybody for all the support on the previous episode as well as all the episodes. Like I said, if you do enjoy, I would love if you leave a like. Only if you enjoy though. If we could get to 1,000 likes, that'd be great. Now, today we have a pretty cool team. A little bit unique. You might see some of the members right there on the screen, but they're definitely not all what you think. So without further ado, let's get right into team preview. Alright, so the first member of the team we have is a bulky Volcarona. Now this is something that's actually been picking up quite a bit in popularity. I know some stall variants actually run defog Volcarona too. But bulky Volcarona is pretty cool because it works as a better Kartana switch-in, a better Scizor switch-in, a better Mawile switch-in. And it can actually afford to switch into Ferrothorn, like on Ferrothorn's Leech Seed, because it does run Roost. So it's Flamethrower, Bug Buzz, Roost, Quiver Dance with PokeaimMD. The 44 special attack let us KO Tapu Koko at +1 after Stealth Rock. It also does more to defensive Landorus, Z Bug Buzz, KOs Mega Tyranitar, as well as Choice Band Tyranitar. Flame Body is the big thing about this set though. As I mentioned, it is a switch-in to multiple Pokemon in the tier, and that 30% chance to burn on a lot of those physical attackers. Again, like I said, Mawile, Kartana, Scizor, Ferrothorn, even something like Celesteela we don't mind coming in on because we can roost off. That's the big thing for this Volcarona, we can roost off. Leech Seeds, you can roost off physical damage in general. We hit 319 speed. This allows us to outspeed Kieran Black as well as Choice Scarf Landorus at +1, Scarf Excadrill, and anything below, anything that's 317 speed and down. It also allows us to outspeed obviously Tapu Lele, which is in that regard, and Zygarde. Tapu Koko is the next member of the team. It is one of the defoggers on the squad because we are packing Volcarona, so defog is definitely very important as it has that 4x weakness to Stealth Rock. We have a Shuca Berry. Shuca Berry allows us to take with the 24 HP EVs and the 12 defense EVs a +1,000 arrows from Zygarde, as well as Scarf Landorus' Earthquake, which has HP Ice, lets us check those. Do a good chunk to both of those. More offensive Landorus will die after a little bit of Stealth Rock damage, and Zygarde, again, if it wants to Dragon Dance on his team, it doesn't do it for free versus anything really, so it will have a little bit of damage on it. But we have Thunderbolt, Defog, Roost, and HP Ice. We hit 386 speed with 220 speed EVs, which allows us to outspeed Weavile. Still outspeeding Torn, still outspeeding Ash Greninja. The HP and defense also lets us take +2 high jump kick after rocks from Hawlucha, so that's pretty important. And the rest was just putting special attack just to maximize Thunderbolt's power as well as Hidden Power Ice. So it pairs really well with Volcarona in a sense that it, first off, deals with one of Volcarona's answers, which is Toxapex, and also defogs for it in general. So that's why Tapu Koko's on the squad. Next up we have SD Gliscor. Gliscor is the next member of the squad, and it works as a sort of stall breaker as well as a check to Heatran, a check to Zygarde, a check to Landorus. We have Jolly 152 speed EVs, which allows us to hit 290, which means that we outspeed Adamant, Choice Band, Zygarde. With the 244 HP and the 44 defense, we take 1,000 arrows after rocks and recover out of range of a 2-hit KO with Poison Heal. The 68 Spadef allows us to switch in on Heatran a little bit better, which we do happen to outspeed. And then we're Swords Dance, Roost, Ice Fang for super effective coverage on Mega Latios, Landorus, and Zygarde, and Garchomp, as well as Earthquake again for main stab. Also, after this thing activates its Toxic Orb, it has its Poison Heal. It is a switch into Toxapex, since Toxapex will not be able to KO you with Scald. You can SD Roost on that, and yes, it can haze you, but you're still going to be out damaging it for the most part. And then just another Pokemon that allows Volcarona to do a little bit more work. Now, the next member of the team is a little bit interesting, as you guys will see. We have a Clefable, but this is no ordinary Clefable. Now, this is really what caught my eye with this team. It's an offensive Combine Life Orb Clefable. Just to give you guys a little, idea of how much this does. With Life Orb, we obviously don't take any damage because of Magic Guard. But we have Combine, Thunderbolt, Moonblast, and Soft Boiled. So the idea of this Clefable is, again, to help Volcarona break. Because one of the big things that stops Volcarona is obviously Toxapex. And so far, you've seen Volcarona and then 2 Pokemon after it that are designed to stop Toxapex. Clefable also, follows suit. It is a status absorb on the team, much like Gliscor, but it also has Life Orb Thunderbolt with modest max special attack, which actually 2-hit KOs Toxapex with rocks up. It also guaranteed 2-hit KOs it in electric terrain, which Tapu Koko does support. After a Calm Mind, you'll be doing a ton of damage to the point where a Calm Mind Thunderbolt into a Haze Thunderbolt will knock out Toxapex, so that's really cool. Moonblast is also nice, just as our main form of stab, still allowing us to check Lotties. I have to remember during this recording that this is not a regular Clefable, and I cannot be switching in on Choice Band Zygarde's attacks, which is why Gliscor is there to help. And a lot of physical moves I can't be switching into as I normally would, but the 48 speed EVs allows us to outspeed Celesteelas, allow us to outspeed other Clefable, some forms of Magearna, and like Pokemon like that. And again, this is a really offensive Clefable, so I'm a little bit excited to use it. Ideally, it puts in a lot of work. I would love that. But next up, we have Ferrothorn. This is our Greninja answer on the team. This is our Psychic resist on the team, as well as a Fairy resist on the team outside of Volcarona. But this is our Stealth Rocker with Leech Seed, Thunder Wave, and Power Whip. Thunder Wave is nice because the idea of the team is also not to give too many Pokemon setup opportunities versus it. So Thunder Wave is cool for Zardex, as the team is actually a little bit weak to Zardex. Pretty weak to Zardex actually, but Thunder Wave helps us at least neuter it and give us a chance at beating 1v1. Thunder Wave is also really nice for Toxapex, because a Toxapex that cannot haze is a Toxapex that will not beat half my team. Not that I can actually beat half the team. Most of the team deals with it. The Power Whip is our last move. Again, this is a Greninja answer, so you want a way of actually hitting it for super effective damage. The Spadef and HP investment means that we're not 2-hit KO'd by Specs, Ash Greninja's Dark Pulse, and the rest are just put into defense. So last but not least, we have Mega Latias. This is another Defogger. We're running double Defog because we are running Volcarona, and this Defogger is different than Tapu Koko because I honestly think it's smart to have a Defogger that's immune to Toxic Spikes. You don't want to get messed up by Toxapex's T-Spikes. So Latias fits that role. Ice Beam is nice for Gliscor, for Zygarde, and Lanner's Therian form, as well as Garchomp. Surf is cool for weakening Heatran, another answer to Volcarona. So it just helps wear it down. Also hitting Mega Tyranitar for just a little bit of damage, but it's almost max HP and the rest in defense, max speed. Max speed, so at worst we speed tie versus opposing Lotties, which can definitely be threatening. Though we do have Leech Seed support from Ferrothorn, and Bulky Volcarona can set up on that as well. So that's basically the team for this part. Lottie just fills another Defog role. It's a Levitator, so it's not weak to Spike, so it can actually Defog when Koko can't. And just double Defog to better support a Volcarona sweep, which is why this team is also not running Spikes, because we're running Volk. And it's, in my opinion, it's really hard to run Spikes plus Volcarona, because you're so pressed for defogging that, for the most part, whatever you get up, you're going to be getting rid of. But that's the team for today. Hopefully we can get some good wins, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit with the battles. Alright guys, so we have a game, and his team is wild. Okay, first off, his picks are awesome. Like, these are not Pokemon you see every day. Specifically Mega Steelix. You don't usually see Hawlucha without anything to support it, so no type of terrain. So I'm not sure. Does Superior learn grassy terrain, or does Slowking learn psychic terrain? I feel like that's something to think about. Volcarona goes in versus his team too. I'm gonna lead off with Latias though, because if he leads Steelix, I want to be able to just surf it immediately. Lead Slowking. Now, Ice Beam, Scald could come out. I don't want to be Fire Blast. I'm gonna go Ferrothorn though. If he Fire Blast immediately, good play. Ice Beams. What we'll do is, oh good, that didn't freeze me. I held my breath there a little bit. What we'll do is we double out to Clefable just in case he does have Fire Blast. Nice, and we'll just throw off a Moonblast here, as Steelix is more than likely to come out great. So this is chip damage on Steelix. This will help Lottie beat it 1. Look how much life our Clef does. This will help Lottie beat it 1v1. It also allows me to go out to Mega Lottie right now and just defog away the hazards, also opening up a door for Koko. But basically I just Mega Evolve and defog, and then I surf. As he goes for Heavy Slam. Doesn't do too much. I'm gonna surf here. Again, this is a problem for my team. So being able to deal with it is great. And I'll defog again. Worst case scenario, if he goes Superior to get the evasion boost. Okay, sir. Okay, killer. So one thing I don't want him to be is he gonna be Breakneck Blitz? Like, is he Hyper Beam? I still think Volcarona is actually the best play, as he goes for Leech Seed. Now, the cool thing about Z moves is they don't care about evasion, but I still think Bug Buzz is my best play as well. If he goes for Sub, it obviously goes through there. He switches out, great. So giving him that boost didn't matter too much. I'm not going to go for my Z right now, especially because I can get in something like Clefable here one more time, as he doubles out to Licks, and this is something that's not an issue at all because Moonblast will easily be able to knock you out, and it doesn't have a Fairy Resist. So we prevent rocks, which is great for my Volcarona, obviously. Mimikyu is going to come out. That's a problem too, and I honestly don't see much of a switch in for me, so I'm going to just stay in and click Moonblast. Luckily, I don't think he knows I'm Life Orb, so this will do a good shot. I'll take a +4 Shadow Sneak with my Coco. So look how much that does. As far as beating this Mon goes, however, that does open up Hawlucha for me, or for him. Clef, are you useful in this game at all? I think the bigger question is Gliscor useful at all? And I think that's a no. So I'm going to sack Gliscor. He might go for the Z move. Yep. I think Clefable can still soft check Heracross and Hawlucha without anything. And he can also Combine up on this. So I'll be able to bring out my Tapu Koko. Just go right for the Thunderbolt here. Like I said, I'll live a +4 Shadow Sneak with these, especially without Life Orb. And we'll knock out Mimikyu. Assuming... What do you want to bring out here? Serp? Slowking makes the most sense. I'm going to Roost. I'm not going to go hard Ferrothorn or Lottie or anything. Because I think I'll... Okay, I'm basically at the same range that I was before. Alright, just making sure. But Clefable makes sense here too because it can take every hit. I'm going to go for Combine in front of this thing because he can't 1v1 me. He's going for Scalds. It's fine. We'll soft build up as Serperior is going to come out. Moonblast, he misses Leaf Storm, which is actually pretty big too because this Moonblast is going to hurt. I'm going to get a spell. Oh, wow. Okay, that is Life Orb Modest Clef. Holy crap. I'm going to get greedy on him. I actually only need +2 right here. That did a good chunk too. But yeah, I only need +2 here to be able to do enough with Thunderbolt. That did such good. Look at Life Orb offensive Clef. Because he's Assault Vest, I'm actually going to softball it up. I'm still out of range of a crit. So I'm going to attempt to softball it up to... Yeah, crit does around 60. So I'm going to attempt to softball it up to as high up as possible. So basically I'm looking for like a 38 roll with Psyshock here. I think this is about the highest I can get up on HP. Yep, 38 roll. Perfect. So Moonblast, that'll knock out Slowking. Life Orb offense, I'm pretty sure I'm going to die to any attack from Heracross. And Lucha comes out. Subs. I might lose to this Hawlucha. However, I think Latias will take a hit. So he's Sub-Citrus. Sub-Citrus. You can't SD. And Clefable eats it with HP investment. Not bad. And there's absolutely no way I lose to Heracross. Unless it's like... No, Scarf Heracross won't beat me either. And it is Scarf Heracross or Flame Orb too. It shouldn't be able to beat me though. He goes for Mega Horn. I had a Volcarona which resisted that. And I would have been able to, obviously, knock it out with Flamethrower. But, yeah, I got pretty lucky there. Dodging Life Orb Clefable, putting in an insane amount of work in the first game. Right off the bat, man. That's fire. That is so cool. Look at Life Orb offensive Clef. Obviously, we fought like a really weird team, though. Like, not your standard stuff that you would see. But that was still really, really cool as a start. This is getting a little bit more standard here. Okay, how do we win this? We're fighting Latios War. He's number 10 on the ladder right now, actually. I like Coco a lot as a lead because it stops Torn and Greninja, I feel, as it leads Heat Ren. Lottie is by far my best play. Goes for Plume, which isn't too bad. This is definitely like a... This should definitely be a toxic variant, I feel. I'm going to go Gliscor here because I feel like you toxic, if anything. Oh my gosh, I just risked my Gliscor and I got burnt. I got hard punished for it. Who plumes a Lottie, man? Whatever, give me damage on you. That really sucks because Gliscor beat Zygarde, it beat Torn. I shouldn't have risked that. But I didn't think you ever plume a Latias. Goes Gren, probably to get up spikes. You turn around. Ah, man, I just already played that. That was a bad switch on my part. Ooh, T-Spikes. Cool. I'm a Leech Seed. Especially because I have a pretty decent switch in being, obviously, my Lottie. So, he opted to stay in here. Just throwing off Lava Plumes. Nice. Just a nice little burn there. for defog immediately as he goes Scizor. So we're able to get rid of this, and the great thing about him going Scizor is I can actually bring out Volcarona and attempt to burn him. Because he let his heat rank get low, Volcarona is definitely a suitable threat to him. U-turns, no 30%. He gets his 30 though. This is probably sub coil too. Like this is 100% sub coil if you're running that set. I'm trying to think how to win, because this is sub coil for sure. I think I go Clef. Oh my god, is that banded damage? I can't even tell. That has to be banded. Like if it's not sub coil, then it's banded. So we'll bring out Pharaoh. This will allow me to Leech Seed at least, which gets a little bit of chip on Zygarde for Volcarona in the end game. If he goes Heat Rain, that's great too. Especially because it's still giving me Lottie as a switch in. And I'll always defog. Once again, go right back out into Volcarona, attempting to get the burn on Scizor. If I want to win, it's going to be with Volcarona here. Wow. The switch-ins are becoming limited, which is really annoying. I can see him going Bulu into Heat Ran first, not even going. Man, I shouldn't have risked it. That was a misplay on my part, for sure. Like just risking everything I should not have. I really thought Toxic was your play though. Why would you Lava Plume burn Latias? It's like not like it's Latios. I'm basically trying to get in the Heat Ram, but you know what? If I can Thunder Wave it too, that's fine too. Yeah. Go ahead and get T-Waved. Always forced to defog, and I'm always in the back now. Okay, I'm still going to do the same thing. Eventually you will get full parried, which is what I'm obviously going off. Grin comes out, still always go Pharaoh. I'm not getting much out of this. Is there any offensive double he can make? Like, I kind of want a Power Whip, expecting Greninja to come out, but it doesn't make sense. Yeah, he'd go Scizor if anything. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. He's gonna U-turn here. I'll just get some damage with Surf. Like, at this point, I don't think I could switch in anymore. Man, I really messed up with Gliscor. Toxicor Gliscor destroyed this guy. Absolutely destroyed him. Gonna double just in case he goes for T-Spike. And I'll Roost off first in case he starts throwing off Banded Extreme Speeds. Because again, I'm bulky Volcarona. There we go, bulky Volcarona. There we go. My friend. That's my best friend, bulky Volcarona. Coming through. So we go ahead and Quiver Dance again because we are faster now than Scarf Greninja. Bug Buzz in his face. You're dead. Look at bulky Volcarona go. I guess he doesn't have Toxic on Heatran. I'm just gonna assume you don't have Toxic. Like, if you went Heatran last, like, what sense does that make? Just taunt. That's fine. That's not enough. Ooh, bulky Volcarona coming through. Yeah, you know when you gotta fire off Spadef drops to beat Volk, you're in a bad situation. Especially because I just got that one too. Yup, look at bulky. After even me messing up, bulky Volcarona just comes through. Not bad. And basically, I had to go for a second Quiver. Like, that was my... First off, I had to hope for the Flame Body, which he hit me like 3 times with physical attack. So finally, And I needed, and Bulky Volcarona got it, so not bad. Definitely not well played on my part at all. For sure, I'm gonna acknowledge the fact that I played like crap in this one. Like, so I guess it was good though that he didn't end up having Toxic, because it made Volcarona's job a lot easier, especially after I Thunder Wave with Ferrothorn. Because I easily just roosted off there and then got up to full and then Flamethrower. Oof, not bad. Alright, let's go ahead and look for another one. I mean, not good. Like, this wasn't a good game at all on my part, but a win's a win, right? A win's a win. That's what matters in the end of Pokemon. Though, again, if you're trying to learn from this, I acknowledge, and I hope you acknowledge that I played that like crap. Also, I really thought he would be a sub Zygarde. When I see T-Spikes on Gren, I assume that sub Zygarde and Boca Bulu are the two you would try and use and abuse it, or use to abuse it. That was just my thought process there, though, because I was definitely a Scarf Gren, which is why he went out into it expecting me to potentially roost again. But no, Quiver was 100% my play, because that meant that Scarf Greninja could not revenge kill me, and then that this mod could just go in. Not bad. Happy about that. I mean, I'm not happy about like I played poorly, but I'm happy that Volcarona brought it back for me. That's one of the big things for bulky Volcarona. Man, I cannot talk to save my life. So in this one, Volk is pretty cool too, because it checks Kartana. He has webs though, which are annoying. Semi-annoying. So the cool thing about Coco in this matchup as well is it's faster than Rabombi. Wait a second. I mean, I lead Coco here always, but am I faster than Rabombi? I think we speed tie. Oh, man, that's not good. I want it to be faster than Rabombi, so I can get the fast defog. Rabombi. I feel like you're 386 speed as well. 124. That looks like a 381. Okay, cool. Oof. Good. So I can lead Capu Coco. Release Rabombi. I Thunderbolt. And then I defog immediately. As he sets up webs, I have 10 million defoggers, which do it versus his team, so I'm okay with that. I'll just HP Ice here. Like I said, I have 2 defoggers rather, which are still good versus him. Medicham. Why? And he gets full paralyzed too. I don't know why Medicham was his play, but I can bring out Lottie now and defog, so allowing my Volcarona easier time in this. And he gets full paralyzed too, so that means I can go for Ice Beam. I went for Ice Beam over Surf because I kind of want Mammal to come in. Mammal is his rocker too. It's probably Metronome Mammal as well. So Surfing is always my play versus Mammal. As if he gets up rocks, I can defog them away. And if he crashes... Yeah, I never switch. There's no point in giving him an opportunity to get up rocks there. Greninja comes out, which is whatever. I bring out Pharaoh. Actually, it's not whatever if this is Protean, but it doesn't look like it is. We Thunder Wave here on Kartana, as that is what I believe to be his best switching. And I go right out into Volcarona here. Not click Bug Buzz, because Bug Buzz nabs Kartana and it also nabs Greninja. I don't see a reason not to Quiver on this. Yeah, Discharge can paralyze me, but you also cannot kill me with anything after, so I'll go for a second one. Yeah, I really didn't see a reason not to Quiver on that thing. But yeah, this is where double defog is awesome, especially versus these teams that really rely on, his relied on webs. Obviously the para was nice on Medicham too, because I was able to, what's it called? Lottie didn't die to Ice Punch, never, from Medicham unless crit. But I was able to get out of there unscathed, and I was even able to double surf the Mamoswine. I'm assuming he was Metronome Mamoswine and he opted to go for rocks after, or even Earthquake. But as long as I did not give him any opportunity to set up, it worked out better for me, in my opinion. So we got Latios War again. I'll play this one a little bit better this time. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to play this one a little bit better this time. I definitely hacked them last time. I like Lottie as Elite Heat Ramp. I'm clicking. So now I'm not going to go hard into Gliscor as he goes Scizor. Scizor is confirmed to have U-turn, which means I can actually go hard into Gliscor now and activate my Toxic Orb and actually have a Pokemon in this game. That'd be really nice to actually have a Gliscor this game. Greninja's going to come out. We know it's Protean and we know it's T-Spike. However, I can opt to go Ferrothorn here. And I'm a Thunder Wave said Heat Ram. Perfect. So this always gives me Lottie. I'm actually going to Surf over Defogging first. Yeah, Defogging's better. Because I knew he'd stay in there, that's the thing. But he can't beat me. I can spam Defog because I have double Defog. So that's great versus his type of build. Like, I can spam this. So it always opens, and again, having my Gliscor in this game means I have a switch into Bandit Zygarde. I have a switch into Bulu. I also know that at any given point, if I set up, he is messed up by my Volcarona. +1 on the switch. Wait, that Dragon Dance. 110. Cool. So I basically play off his Paras. Like, paralyzing here early is nice too. It's just a lot. It becomes a lot better of a matchup, I feel. Like, a lot better. I don't remember if I showed him Ice Beam ever. I don't think Latias's Ice Beam knocks out Zygarde, I'll be real. But could be close. Oh wow, there's 100 minimum? Really? To Zygarde? That's crazy. I'm not sure what he's thinking about this play. Maybe to either spam Stealth Rock again. Like I said, having double Defog means I have 48 Defogs versus his 31 Stealth Rocks. Well, 47 Defogs technically. No. Yeah, less. One more. Big ol' Scizor come out. He gonna U-turn again. Again, Gliscor is always a switch into Zygarde. Gren comes out. My Ice Beam himself. Does Ice Beam. I'm gonna opt to go for Rock Series. He gets a T-Spike. Oh, it wasn't Scarf the entire time. Okay, okay, cool. That's really cool. So it's not Scarf Gren. So now I know. Now I know, and I wear down Heat Rain even more. So that's sick. Okay, it's not Scarf. So no Scarf, no Speed Control on this team. Interesting. Doubles out to Scizor, which I think is always going to be forced to Roost anyway. Which I can just Earthquake for a little bit of chip damage. Okay. Curse U-turn. I think Pharaoh on the Leech Seed is worth it, and I think Leech Seeding Ferrothorn and Leech Seeding Scizor and Thunder Waving it is worth. Because that should help my Gliscor beat it 1v1. He knows I'm about to Thunder Wave him too. I'm going for this. Because I don't want bulky Volcarona getting poisoned. I really don't. I wonder if he's thinking about switching because I am going to Thunder Wave. Nope. This is not good. I'm going to have to force Volcarona to get poisoned. He's smart. I like the way... I didn't really think it would be Curse. Alright, we'll go Clef here, because Clef at least... Clef at least bluffs the Flamethrower. And if he gets full parrot, I get to T-Bolt him, so... Curse also runs Fizz Def, so he gets full power twice. I might actually knock him out because I'm modest max special attack. Yeah, like he's playing with fire right here. He should knock me out though. All right. No, he's gonna go Heat Ran too. Nope, he stays in. Okay, so he gives me Scizor. As far as roosting goes, it becomes a lot harder now. But getting rid of Scizor is nice for Gliscor in general. Yeah, because Zygarde still checks that. Big old Torn comes out. Are you Z? I'll defog with you too. Bulu. Latias is my best play to bring out Volcarona and to basically be able to roost up on this, which is like my only play. Also, this does good chunk. Holy crap. That's good damage. That's some really good damage. Oh, he's bulk up protect. Yeah, I'm super lucky, dude. Sorry, man. This and the burn. That's game. Yeah, I'm sorry, Latios. Where like I don't deserve this. Like I really don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna forfeit, but I'm sorry. Like I'll eat the Z up here, so I'm gonna stay in because Torn is a problem. More so just annoying. Yeah. I hope that's not top 10 off that. Oh man. Man. That might actually be top 10 too. What a whack way. I'm going for rank 1 anyway, but Jesus, man, that's such a. Okay, he came back. Good. I'm about to say the game. I sacked Scizor. Oh, well, yeah, he did need Scizor, but like, I don't think it's over yet. I don't know if it's over just yet. It's not over. Is that helmet? It is helmet. Oh, okay. So that means the Gliscor beats a 1v1. Gliscor beats you 1v1. Yeah, I'm SD in your face. Look at big old Gliscor coming through. I SD again because you go Torn here. Or Bulu, that works too. So give me the sack. Oh, smart man. So he's playing off his own freeze now. Which he desperately needs. All up pummeling? Tectonic Rage. I ate that though. And I got my Leech Seed up, which means I gain a bunch of recovery here. He's Z-Dig with Toxic Spikes. That makes a lot of sense. Ooh, he's coming back. Ice Beam doesn't do enough. I can afford to double Leech Seed. And I land it on Torn. Doesn't care at all. I go Gliscor here. On Hurricanes, which I eat up. I feel like I actually go Volcarona here. Actually, I'm on SD again. As he goes Zygarde. That's fine. I mean, that's my play once more, right? Hard Gren. I'm always bringing in this mon on Ice Beams, which I'm not a big fan of. I still gotta keep Volcarona alive though, because if I lose, Volk, I can actually still lose to a thawed Bulu. So a Power Whip here. Doesn't get the freeze, and I do connect, which means I knock out Greninja, which means he shouldn't be able to beat Gliscor now. He said good game, I sacked. He said good game, I sacked Scizor, which is, you know, true. He for sure sacked Scizor. Just to be safe. GG, dude. Yeah. So him sacking Scizor was a big turn because, as you can see, Gliscor was able to wear him down eventually anyway. But the freeze on Bulu was massive, and I think that's top 10 on the ladder. Yeah, that's number 9 on the ladder, boys. Top 10. Well, boys and girls, I know there's 4% of you that are women, which is about 6,000, so hello. I don't know why. Yo, man, this is such a disappointing finals where I just hacked everybody. I want to outplay. It's okay. Like I said, I'm going for top 10 on the ladder. Well, I made top 10, but I'm going for rank 1 on the ladder. However, if you do want to guarantee see me go for rank 1, because I might just say it, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to do it right away. If you do want to guarantee see me go for a rank 1 on the ladder, hit that like button. If this gets to, you know, because I talked about 1,000 likes, but at the beginning, but I didn't think I'd make it at the end because it was like 80 points I had to climb. But then I hacked everybody. I really did. Holy crap, man. Hey, shout out to Gliscor. I don't even know who guessed the thumbnail on this, man. Ferrothorn did more work. Latias did a bunch of work too. Whatever. If we can get like 2,000 likes, that'd be great. Maybe a little double just for the finale. But like I said, I'll do Road to Top 10. So there's I'll do two things I want to do about Road to Top 10. I'll either do it immediately after, so I'll probably start doing it this week. But I'm actually going to start building for that myself. Because I have some unique concepts that I've been thinking about, and I really want to make them. And I want to make them work. But this is a pretty... I like how I hacked the same guy twice. I mean, Volcarona, I don't count that as much as hacks because of the fact that what's it called? Because of the fact that he switched like 4 times on a physical move. That's the point of Volky, but the game too, man, the freeze, Jesus. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. We hit top 10, but we're gonna go for rank 1 for sure. Hit that like button, that'd be great. Let me know you support it, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.